Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. So we're going to have a look at what is in this blue box. This is a Reolink Argus-4-Pro low light 180 degree battery powered camera. Can run from the Reolink solar panels as well. This is not a big technical overview. This is about what you get in the box. Plenty more information on Reolink's website and our YouTube on Reolink. So let's just jump in and look at what we get in the box. So you are going to get a blue pack at the top of the box. Inside that pack is going to be a little sticker if you want to use it, a little bit of conformity, a product range guide in there, a drilling mount if you want to hard surface mount this. We'll have a look at that in a moment. You're going to get what's called warm tips and operational instructions. This would probably be our quick start guide, and I'll get a little bit more quick started, but just remember these from here. These are all set up generally from the Reolink app. And this will walk you through that, but pretty much all the configuration is done there. This is a battery powered and a Wi-Fi 6 device, so you will need Wi-Fi if you want to be able to remotely access the data on it. You're going to get screws and lugs for the actual mount, and we've got some mounting options there. This is a battery powered device, so you're going to get a USB-C cable to USB-A for charging it. Obviously, you need to take it down or take a battery there if you are going to need to recharge it, or get the Reolink solar panel, which is probably a better way, so the battery is always trickle charged. Now you get the main mount. So as you can see, this is a knuckle joint, so we get quite a lot of variance of how this actually can be mounted. We actually get the screw in here at the back. So if we, let me just see if I can actually just quickly do that up to give you an idea of how that goes. Hopefully we can do this. There we go. All right, so once that's done up, you should be able to see there that from our mounting position here, we have quite a lot of movement. We can take it all the way to that point, which means you could put it on the eave and forward this way. We can bring it round, we can bring it down. Or we can have it straight out like that if you want to see what that looks like at this point, or we can have it round to the sides. There's a lot of control that you have over that. Also, you have a number of options of how this actually then can be fitted. So this is our standard flush or solid surface mount. So you can see on here the holes hopefully just through there that you can see that's where your screws are going to go through. That's going to hold in place, and then that's going to screw back in here. We can use the small screws that were in the packet of lugs to fit this in place. So now we have an option to put a large screw and just clip it down in place like that. Alternatively, well, you can see this also just gives us a lip or a hole all the way under there, and you get this strap that can go through this as well. Remember, this is a battery powered camera, so you can put this anywhere that you want. So this might allow you to connect it to a tree or to a pole or somewhere that, or a fence post that is more accessible for where you want that camera to be. Obviously, if you want to be able to remotely access this, you are going to need to have it within Wi-Fi range of a Wi-Fi access point to actually make it work. And then we've actually got the camera itself, our little Wally, as we like to call it here. So this is sort of very similar to the Duo 2 and the Duo 3. We've got two 4K cameras on here, giving us a 180 degree view. The key with this is this does not have infrared, so we don't get that grey image at nighttime. This has a low aperture lens, an aperture of 1. So it's sort of got about 4 times better than a human eye in taking in low light. And so for a large percent of the night, we maybe have some ambient light around. This will give us color night vision. We then have spotlights on the side and the front, which we can use to enhance that, when we have motion nearby, or to increase the brightness so we get even better color night vision. Then let's have a little look at the device on the bottom here. As we take that up, we've got our on-off switch on the bottom here. I won't push that, did that in one of the previous takes of this, and that starts it up and keeps talking at me. You got your SD card, because storage can happen directly with an MVR if you want to, if you have a Reolink MVR, so a network video recorder piece of hardware, and you want to do more longer term footage on there. Well, most people will run it here with an SD card in here. So we can still use the app, and as long as this is connected to Wi-Fi and that Wi-Fi is connected to the internet, then I can access my footage from wherever I am. So that's what you find under there. Obviously our little control fitting there for our stand that we've had a look at, And then under here is actually our USB port. Let me just see if we can just open that up for you. Our little USB port in there, which is where we would actually bring in our solar panel. Our Reolink solar panel just has a USB-C connector on it, or again, we'd use the charging cable to be able to charge that directly. This has two-way audio, speaker is on the bottom, speaker and microphone there. It is outdoor rated as well. Hopefully that's been useful. A quick look at what the device is and what you get in the box. Head on over to our YouTube channel. We've got plenty more box openings on network, firewall, wireless, and camera security there as well. How-to guides, how to use Reolink and set it up there as well. So head on over, subscribe, and stay up to date.